How's it going, everyone? Today is October 31st, 2019, and this is Thriving Bulls Trade of the Day. Hello, good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you guys are coming from. This is Thriving Bulls Trade of the Day. We are looking at the USDJPY for a buy here. We might go ahead and get in on this buy. We go ahead and refresh the page because the buy and sells are not showing up. Nine to 11. I'm looking at around 1.4, so let's go ahead and click that one and just get ready for it. And just kind of watch it and wait because we are about to create new lows here, but we're about to test this 108 0.06 or the -1.5 deviation level. So we're just kind of wait for some confirmations here to make sure that this market is going to rally. So we just want to kind of keep flipping back and forth and make sure that we get a really good price on this trade. See how much this one's going for. Not really liking that. Okay, yeah, we were going to go ahead and get into this one. We got in at 47.75. Not really where I'd like it to be. But as you can see, we are really skyrocketing up. So this is kind of our thought process in this trade is even though we kind of broke this structure, we still somewhat have a little bit of a zone here. I know this is not even. We have a little bit of a zone right here, and we have nice divergence that's forming right here. So we could see this price really go up from here. And not only that, but because price is heading back down, we may even be able to add on to this position here. If it goes into like the mid 30s, I'll just add on to the position, even the low 30s. We created a nice engulfing candle right here as well on the 1 minute. Sorry, that's not a straight arrow. Right here, we created a nice engulfing candle. So as long as we don't really break this structure here, we should be in the clear. We're just going to kind of watch this, but I wish I would have gotten in a much better price than I did, but that's okay. You know, it happens. Markets flip on a dime like that on you when you're getting the trade prepared. So we're going to go ahead and get our take profits ready. So we got 47.75. So what we do is we go 47.75 multiplied by 2, then plus 47.75. So that's 71.62, so we're going to do 71.50. All right, so we have our take profits ready. Let's go ahead and get our trusty Fibonacci tool out. And what we have to do here is we have to take from this swing high and assume this is our swing low. That's what we have to assume. So we, you can't predict, I can't like put it way down here or put it over here because we've already broken this low. So I have to put it at the recent low and assume this is the recent low and assume that this is the low that's going to be not broken yet. So if I do that, then what we're seeing here is some wick and break on the 78.6, a nice break here, a nice break there. Wick then or break then wick there, wick then break there. So it looks like we've just broken that. Well, let's just see how it tests the -0.5. And this is how we're going to add on to this position. Yeah, I'm liking that price a lot more. I'll add on another 50 as we watch this price come down and touch this -0.5. go ahead and add on to make that 37.25. It's a lot better price than what I wanted here. So taking $10 off, and so since we're taking $10 off there, we're going to take $10 off here and make this 61.5. So 61.5, and we'll amend the order. We have to amend it for 100 contracts now, not 50. All right, perfect. All right. So we've got a distance to go here for this specific trade. As you can see, we've got a distance. So we're at 0.08, 108 spot 08. So we've got roughly got a few pips to go. So you're going to have to really see some nice momentum here. I mean, we got a little bit of time. We've got roughly 53 minutes left until the trade has expired. The only issue that I have now is that because we're so low, we've got to we have to see. I'm going to go ahead and delete this order because I think this is backing it up. What we typically see is that we're at such a low price, but it's not as low as I wanted it to be. You know, you sometimes kind of want these things to be kind of in the 20s. So at 37.50, divide that by 2, add 37.25, not 50, my bad, is 56. So we're looking at 56. That's what we're looking for. I'm gonna basically hold this position for till it says 56 here, because sometimes when you have your pending orders here, sometimes NADEX will do this really strange thing. I'm sure you've seen it in past videos where when you put the order in, it like really messes with the liquidity when you have high contracts like this. So you can close them very, very quickly. So sometimes you just kind of have to watch it. But if you really just can't watch it, then kind of account for that. You know, if you think, oh, well, half of the full potential is, let's just say 75, make it 70 so it has that little bit of room. So we're looking for 56 here. And we're coming up, about to retest this, retest our price range. And so now that we have an idea of where our now low is right here, the bad thing is now we have 23.6 kind of right at our price, not really where we'd want it. We'd kind of want our price to be like right there. That's where we'd want our like NADEX price to be, is right there instead of above it. What we'll have to do is really take a huge hit here and really break it. So, and we may do that. So it's not something that isn't a possibility. The only issue is that we have less than an hour to go. And what price can do here is it's gone down and it can kind of flutter around and then go up and then finally have gone up past our expiry. So we're gonna have to watch this thing. And once we get closer to our expiry, if price is, you know, roughly around this area here, then once we get to about here, we'll probably be near a take profit zone at 56, maybe like 47 or 49, something like that, maybe. And we can just take the profits from there. So we're just going to have to watch this thing and really make sure and see what happens. But I'm going to pause the video and we'll come back. How's it going, everyone? We are back. We actually took on another position here at for 25 more contracts at this price as well. We just think that this price is just really going to be coming up. So we're looking for 37, let's see, 45.75. Do this right in front of you. Divided that by 2 plus 45.75. We're looking for 68, so we're actually already there for that contract. But looks like this thing is just really going to keep going up here. We'll go ahead and close this one out. Got out at 60.75. And then our next trade is this one. We were looking for, we're at $10 per contract right now. We're looking for 37.25 divided by 2 plus 37.25. We were looking for 55.87, which I think we had. So we'll settle for a nice 55 if we can get it. Looks like price is going to finally go up. It's just not showing it on NADEX yet. We got to watch that 23.6 because it is holding us back for sure. And we're getting into an overbought situation here. So we might go ahead and close this one out for the small profit that we have. It's just not getting a good price. So all right, we're just gonna have to wait this one out. I'm gonna pause the video and we'll come back. All right, we are back. We roughly have a little bit of time left. We are right at the 50. Ooh, we're at 59. Oh, 60. We're starting to move up here. 67. Let's see what Thinkorswim is doing. All right, we're at 60. All right, we're going to go ahead and get rid of it at 57, which is pretty much where we wanted it. All right, perfect. So that was our trade. We're going to go ahead and wait for this to load up, and we'll talk about why we took the trade, why we did, and all of that good stuff. So I'll come back once this is loaded. All right, we're just going to do this on the NADEX platform. I had to get off the phone with guys at Thinkorswim. They were saying they had to restart their servers, so their program's kind of acting a little funky right now. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of talk about why we took the trade, why we did, and all that good stuff here. All right, so what I would need to do here is now put in a nice RSI that will help with the Fisher Transformer idea. 14, that's fine. Okay, perfect. All right, so why we took the trade here is, as you can see on a 1 minute chart, we just had this huge push down. We had this huge push down, and roughly about right... 1 second. Okay. Right about here was our negative 1.5, right? So our negative 1.5, I'm just making sure it's coming up so I can show you on there because it's much easier to understand there. And what we did was we waited, once we had this hit, we waited to see and make sure for confirmation that this is where we wanted to take our buy. And once we knew that we wanted to take our buy here, which was determined through a lot of this upper momentum that kind of came afterwards. Once we got our buy-in, we wanted to see where we could take our profits. Now, the biggest thing that we had when it comes to our profit taking was that this area right here, right at our price, was the 23.6 Fibonacci zone, which was really kind of keeping us, was trapping us in this zone, as you can see. And we had to have a slight breakout to finally get out of that zone. It was a little bit of a scary situation because we were like, okay, well, where's price going to go? Where's price going to go? And then once we got into this little range right here, once all this happened, this is, especially this candle here, that's when I knew that we were going to start to see some upside potential. And why I knew that was because is that you had this nice engulfing candle, not once, but twice. And even though you have engulfing candles here as well, you can see somewhat of a move upwards here, as well as that the RSI was in a nice divergence. I mean, a beautiful divergence that you could see. So it wasn't really about this thing going up. It was really about when will it go up, because at the moment now we have only 7 minutes left until expiry. We got rid of it. We only had about a pip pip 0.7 in profit from our potential buy here. So it just wasn't worth it, because we got in at like 30 something dollars, and we got in like way down here. And we bought this contract as well, because we knew that if we're going to go past this zone, this zone here, we might as well buy into this one as well. You probably are thinking, well, why wouldn't you buy into this one? Well, this one was just a little bit too expensive. So we decided not to do that. So let me check one last time and see if Thinkorswim still having difficulties. So unfortunately, I won't be able to show you on Thinkorswim. So, but I hope that you enjoyed the trade. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment in the comment section down below, or visit our website at www.thrivingbull.com.